Two trains have been involved in a head-on collision at the Mountain View train station west of Pretoria. Details are still sketchy, but initial reports indicate that more than 100 people have been injured. Emergency services is on the scene. For more on the story, we now cross live to our reporter, Ofenze Sitimo. Ofenze, we understand that 2 people have been killed in the accident. Can you confirm this?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you very much, Desiree. There's a hive of activity out here at Mountain View train station where emergency personnel are actually racing against time to get some of the injured commuters out of the train, which actually crashed just after 9 this morning. As you can see surrounding me, there's a couple of officials who've actually visited the station to come and see and gather information as to exactly what transpired. But joining me now is Tshwane Mayor, Mr. Solim Simang. Thank you so much, Mr. Mayor. Why are you here this morning?
Well, morning to you and to the viewers. I think we're here because of an accident that took place here at about 9:15 this morning. 2 trains collided. We're still investigating the cause of the accident. But so far, we know that there's about 4 people that have been declared as P4. 2 of them have already been identified and have already been declared who have passed on. There's 2 that are critical and they're still looking dead. There's about 300 that I've regarded as P3 and about 800 as P4. There's about 50 ambulances that are here, Metro Police, South African Police Services, the National Traffic Department, and also PRASA Security and PRASA investigators are here combing the scene. There's about 3 helicopters that are also assisting in getting people to different hospitals around the city here.
There's been concerns around PRASA's compliance with safety regulations. Following this incident, what is your stance in terms of how they operate?
Well, I've always raised a concern about the infrastructure around our railway lines, what they call signals, and that seems to be outdated and sometimes a bit problematic, especially on the stretch here. Because if you look between Pretoria North and the Paul Kruger station, there's always been a number of accidents every year, and I think this is something that needs to receive some serious attention from PRASA. But I don't want to speculate this morning about what happened, because there's still investigators that are on the scene that are coming to see what could have been the cause of the accident, and then we can make a comment from there. But I think there's a need now immediately to have a meeting with PRASA and say we cannot lose any more lives. There needs to be some kind of upgrades in terms of the signaling that is here, and also the trains that are here. Something needs to happen. We cannot have disasters like this going forward.
And 2 people have been confirmed dead and over 1,000 injured. What is the message that you would like to put out to them, especially because accidents like this affect the poorest in society who commute using a train?
Indeed, I mean trains are used mainly by our poor of the poor who are coming from our townships, Mabopane, Soshanguve. This would be where this train was coming from. I will personally be visiting the families of the deceased once we identify exactly where they're coming from. But we want to pass our condolences in the meantime and wish those that are injured a speedy recovery. I've met with a couple that are fairly critical, but we're still able to talk. We'll make sure that the teams are able to visit and offer whatever counseling that we can offer from the city side, and perhaps even from the provincial government side, and also from PRASA side. We'll join hands in ensuring that we can lessen the problem as much as we possibly can. But we'll personally be visiting the families just to pass our condolences as well, and to be with them in time of their bereavement.
Thank you very much. That was Tshwane Mayor, Mr. Solim Simang, actually saying that a meeting with PRASA is definitely imminent to try and address some of the issues of safety concerning the railway. With that, it's back to studio.
Well, thank you very much there to Ofenze Sitimo. We'll continue to get updates on that story as it unfolds. But what we heard now, 2 people have been killed and many scores injured.